It's at times like this that I wish I actually spoke more languages. I'm stuck with English and Spanish and, well, the odd word of French, but very odd word. The odd word of German, very odd word. I don't speak any other languages apart from English and Spanish. But at times like this I really wish I did, and there's a very simple reason. I'm just getting clients now from all over the world to buy property in Spain. You might not believe that. If you actually read the official figures, this has been the worst year for selling Spanish property since, since records began. There are fewer sales this year than last year. There were fewer sales last year than the year before. There are fewer sales the year before than the year before that. It's on a downward trend. I'm going in the opposite direction, and the reason I'm going in the opposite direction is because of the way I use the internet and the way people search for property these days. So what I'd just like to say is that if I could speak more languages, I might be able to actually sell more properties. But the thing is, at the moment, we're doing well. In the last 6 months, we've had clients over from 20 different countries. I worked it out the other day. And they're not the usual countries that you would be expecting. We've got people who've been coming over from the UK, of course, and from Northern Europe, the typical countries like Sweden and Norway and Holland, even Germany. But in the last 6 months, we've had people from Switzerland, had people from Italy, quite a few people escaping Italy because of the really, really high tax rates there, for example. We had people from Greece, we had people from Egypt, we had people from South Africa, United States, Canada. In fact, I could probably go through a list of most of the developed countries in the Northern Hemisphere and say, we've had someone from there. Now that's, for me, that's very, very interesting because that's not typical of the Spanish property market. In the past it was generally Scandinavians, Germans and Britons, Irish as well, who bought in Spain. But this is changing now. And the reason is those countries are actually sensing the opportunity in Spain because prices now have dropped for things that are selling on an average between 35 and 40% from the height of the totally unsustainable property market of 2007-2008. And the other thing is that British people are coming back into the market now because in 2008 the government cut off Spanish property sales by effectively devaluing the pound from 150 to 106 in about a month, which increased Spanish property prices by roughly 35% in a month. The market isn't going to be sustainable after that. Now the pound is back at 122 and climbing slightly, and that's the highest it's been since. And that will mean that more and more people will be coming out to live in Spain. And the reason is very simple. Spain is an attractive place to live. Despite all the negativity in the press, despite all the negativity about debt burdens and the real estate property crash, good property in good areas sells. And because it sells, therefore, anything that is really good gets snapped up relatively quickly. And I have just one piece of criteria for property going onto my site. If it's not good, it doesn't go on there. So get yourself over to Valencia and come and have a look at the property we've got here, and look out for a really exciting project that we've got coming soon around the whole of Spain.